Hi, my name is Lori Busch. I teach grades 6 through 8, and I wanted to share two things we did in our sketchbooks for art last year. I had a lot of really reluctant students, and somebody had suggested to me to have them do an alphabet book. And I know teaching grades 6 through 8, I was very hesitant. I thought an alphabet book might sound stupid, maybe to some of them, especially the ones who were reluctant. And I found that for the majority of my students, particularly my boys who didn't like art, it was their favorite thing we did. Because what they did was we took the alphabet and they could choose anything they wanted. And so they would do like sports teams logos, and some did food items, some did like corporate symbols type of things. And they did their sketchbook. And I have an example. This one right here is just my O page. It was kind of everybody's favorite of mine. So we did, auditors were O. Mine are animals. Some of my girls did animals. Some did things like, some of the other kids did like foods. Foods was very popular. And the other one, which was my favorite and several of my students, is called the half face lesson. And the half face lesson, you are using a picture, like a photograph that you took, and then the student is you cut the picture in half, take half of it away, but you can kind of use it to look at it, and they create a half face picture. And I had it marked. There it is. So I started with an animal, and I found head-on pictures that were fairly symmetrical. And so this is the example of the eagle. I know I had students who thought they were terrible at art who were able to take the eagle and do the half face. So the other half of the picture, they could move in and out as they were drawing, and they could put it over it. And when it came out pretty good. We did this one. We did a border collie was one of the options because they have very symmetrical markings. And then I believe I had an elephant for one of them. From there, we went to portrait, which generally are not, middle schoolers are very reluctant to do their portraits. And this was one of my students. She did, and I thought it was just spectacular. She had a good time. But they were able to take the skill they learned with the animals, which was a lot less threatening, and then apply it to their own photograph. I took the pictures just on my phone, printed them out in black and white, and they were then able to take them and do the half face on their own. And even the ones who were reluctant did portraits that were just magnificent. Thank you.